Good morning, everyone. This is Shrikant Rajan from mpiinvest.com and welcome to the Morning Market Podcast. Well, yesterday it was yet another day of bull run in Nifty. In fact, we have been seeing alternate days of bull runs and alternate days of bear runs. So, in fact, the market has been very volatile of late, and I hope with this month coming to an end, the volatility also comes down. But things are looking good in India, but global markets are not looking great. That's exactly why we are also kind of very volatile. So if you look at yesterday the market opened, and was on a continuous rise and went on to close. Go above 17,300, and finally some profit booking kicked in by end of the day, and we could see the market coming and closing at 17,245. So Nifty closed at 17,245 yesterday. But like I had put it in the group yesterday, the way the trend was going, I did feel like the FIs actually went on a buying spree. Yes, I am happy to confirm that after such long, selling by the FII, finally they have started buying. Is this going to continue is something that we need to watch out for. But however, for yesterday, the FIs actually turned net buyers to the tune of 743 crores, and DIAs also purchased for 780 crores. We could see major power in Reliance, and Reliance alone is enough to take Nifty up. So Reliance has kind of broken out from its 52-week high. In fact, it has set a record 52-week high every day since last 2 days. Will this continue? If this continues, we could see Nifty going up. But if Reliance goes weak, again Nifty can go weaker. So that's something that we need to watch out. If you look at the global markets yesterday, in the evening podcast, I had told you that US markets actually the futures of Nasdaq was up almost 2%, but when the market opened with a gap up, immediately there was profit booking seen and it actually went down. So after that, it started rising again, majorly because of the positivity which was brought in by Amazon and Apple as the results were expected after the US markets closed. But what happened after that? Well, the US market did rise up. Nasdaq was up 3.1% in the close. S&P 500 was up 2.5%, and Dow Jones also was up by 1.9%. So things were all looking great until the market closed, and then Apple and Amazon actually came up with their results. Apple came with amazing results which beat the market expectations, but the CEO also came up and said that because of all the supply side issues, you must be aware most of the Apple components come from China, and with China being in doldrums with all this COVID related lockdowns, the supply is of course a big reason of concern. And that's exactly why the CEO of Apple actually came out and said that there could be a potential $8 billion hit on the revenues for this financial year because of the supply constraints. In fact, this is not looking great, and that's exactly why after the market close in the extended market hours, the futures actually have come down. Yes, similarly, Amazon also came up with a result, and Amazon also reported a loss. Yes, so majorly because of one reason, wherein Amazon actually had invested a big amount into a electric car company which is called Rivian. And what happened is in the last quarter, the share prices of this Rivian has actually come down by 50%, and which actually has had a big effect on the books of Amazon, and that's exactly why Amazon also was down. Twitter also came up with results, and we could see the revenues were missing the estimates, but active users have started rising in Twitter, which is actually looking good. So all these factors actually has brought the futures down, and right now US futures are actually in slight negative. But then because of the bull run, we could see the SGX Nifty actually indicating a slight gap up opening for India. In fact, it is looking at close to about 2000 17,280 levels. So we could see a small gap up in the Nifty today, but then will it sustain? That too being a last day of the week, we could see some selling off coming in the market by end of the day. But meanwhile, if Reliance can power the Nifty some more, we could see some rise in Nifty as well. However, I would look at using this opportunity to book some partial profits when the market rises, because this is what we have been doing for quite some time now in this kind of market. Now coming to European market, European also markets also closed in green, and if you look at Asia Pacific, all the markets are kind of in positive except for Hong Kong. China, Korea is open and already slightly higher, but Japan is closed today for a holiday, and Hong Kong is down. That's like Hong Kong, of course, has been down and not very stable. Similarly, China, but we don't have to much worry about it. Coming to some major results which came up yesterday, Axis Bank results were out, and it is amazing to see a 54% year on year growth in the profit. Yes, the growth is really good. So, in fact, HDFC Bank results were not that great, but after that, ICICI Bank came with very good results. Axis Bank also has come out with very good results. So if these continues with Kotak, then this could actually give some strength to the banking sector. In fact, we also have the big brother SBI yet to release their results. SBI, many a times it has happened that even if private banks don't come up with great results, SBI would come with amazing results and totally turn the market away. So that is something like can be expected good if SBI all results also come out really well. So with that, banks can actually see some good power coming up. Even in the cement sector, we could see Ambuja Cements coming up with a profit of 495 crores, and this is also beaten the market expectations. Something which did not meet the market expectations, where Vedanta posted a 4.8% year on year decline in net profit, but their EBITDA has actually grown, and it is one of the highest ever EBITDA that they have achieved of 13,768 crores. So that is actually kind of good, but again, let us see how the market reacts to it. Coming to some major results today, we have Maruti Suzuki India, IndusInd Bank, Ultratech Cement, Wipro, SBI Cards, L&T Finance Holdings, and Tata Chemicals releasing the results today. So let us see how they come up. In fact, for Maruti Suzuki, I am not expecting a great result. In fact, they have not been doing really great in terms of numbers as well. And the market share also is kind of reducing with all these competition majorly coming in from Tata. And Maruti also still does not have a clear picture of the electric vehicle plans for the future. So that's exactly why probably Maruti may not be doing great. However, let us see how it comes out today. Coming to some stock specific news, we can see our favorite company Tata Power has collaborated with National Real Estate Development Council to install 5,000 electric vehicle charging points across Maharashtra. So that is something really good. So let's look forward to some good movement in Tata Power again. So coming to the day otherwise, I am expecting the market to kind of having a small profit booking when the market opens up with the small gap up, and then probably rise based on power from Reliance and other buying. And if FMCG and IT continue to support, we could see some good movement upwards. But then 17,400 to 450 remains a major resistance for Nifty right now. On the lower side, 17,000 continues to be a good support. So this is the range that we can look at for today. In fact, since the market were kind of really bullish yesterday, majorly bought by Reliance, there are chances Reliance can go some more, or the Reliance can actually see some profit booking. Like we did some profit booking yesterday in the MPI family in Reliance, right? There could be other people also thinking of doing the same. So if that happens, then we could see some sell off by end of the day. So let us see how the market reacts to all these results. So like I've been always telling, the global markets, if you look at US, are in a bad shape, but India is still in a good shape. If you look at Indian market, the Indian markets are giving good results. The companies are still in good profits, whereas it is a big tech giants in the US who are on the losing side. So with all these things, there is no reason actually why the Indian market should go down, right? So let us see what can give some power to Nifty and probably take it up to 17,450. So that's something that we'll watch out. So that's it for now. Let us catch up on Sunday for our regular weekly meeting at 7 p.m. And for members who don't know about it, yes, MPI family meets every Sunday at 7 p.m. to discuss about the market and plan the strategy for the next week. If you want to be MPI a member, do go to our website and find out how. So with that, this is Srikanth Rajan signing off until we catch up on Sunday. Goodbye.